Hello guys, maybe you have the same problem like me with this electric lock on Opel Vectra C caravan with electric opening. The problem is that if this lock reaches this hook, it doesn't lock. If you want to use your car without your lock, you can still use this rope attached here. My mechanic told me that this whole piece has to be exchanged for new one, but the problem is it is very expensive and very hard to get. Also, when I connected the car into the PC, or the diagnostics showed that there is some broken sensor inside, so I decided to try to repair it on my own. To remove these 4 screws, you will need Torx number 20 and these 3 screws number 15. Once you will remove the screws, you will see that these 2 parts are not or cannot be split out easily, because these 2 pins hold it together. So you have 2 options: maybe grind this with a grinding machine or grind off these 2 pins. If you grind this out in this place, you will have to weld it later, but I will not risk it. I will probably grind off these 2 pins. To push out this pin isn't really easy. I'm using this support with hammer. As you can see, it moved a little bit, but on the other side it stayed in the same position, stuck in the material, and this gap is getting bigger. Now I realized that to push out the pins is better to put some screws back. I'm using this tool inside here, and I use hammer on this pipe. So I pushed out these pins, but only from this side. This side is very tough. If you grind these 2 from this side, maybe it's better, but I don't know, because now I have to cut out this plastic and weld it together later. Once the plastic is removed, you can remove the whole piece. I must say that I am not very successful, because I probably damaged this micro switch. This one is red. And maybe I found the problem because I found this spring laying on the table, and I think it is from this black piece, and the spring is broken, so it wasn't working. So maybe it's the problem that it wasn't locking the door. So what I recommend is this: that if you remove this piece, always be very careful how this is located, this and this, the position of the teeth, and be careful for this switch. And when you remove this piece, you can have a look inside. And I think that this piece of spring should have been attached somewhere here. And this end of this spring was attached probably here. Maybe I was wrong. This spring was maybe here. Moment. Was maybe here and here. So I was lucky because I found a new spring. Maybe it fits, I don't know. And also I repaired the micro switch with glue. Now we can see if it works. I don't believe it much. I had a problem that the spring was too long, so I put something here to repair it. And here I can show you how the mechanism works. I think that this is, moment, look, this one is the first position to lock, and when it reaches this position, I think the micro switch is turned on, and then the motor is activated, and he finished the job. I cannot show you now, but look, the motor does this and will, moment, and the motor locks locks in this position. So maybe it's fixed, I don't know. I think this is the correct position of both spring, this one and this one. And I hope that this is the correct position for teeth. See? This is the first teeth. This I don't count. So I made some welds on the pins on which you can put back this plastic cover. I reconnected the wires, and now we can have a look if it works. It's working. You can also try the key. It's okay. So this is the way you can fix your electric lock of the fifth door of the trunk if you have broken spring, and that's it. Thanks for watching.